get these come-from-behind wins that sees the offense and the defense just really turn a 180 during those moments?
I wouldn't say for defense, at least. I mean, they held them to 3 throughout the whole game, basically. And so, I think for us as an offense, I've said it many times, I think everybody just kind of understands where we're at in the game. I think everybody understands what we have to do, and we go out there and we execute. I think it comes down simply to that. I think, we work our tail off throughout the week. We work our tail off, trying to get it going throughout the game, and those guys get paid over there. They got great coaches, great defensive players, all these things, and I think they had a great plan coming in. I think they did a great job over there, and we made adjustments, and I think the mindset was keep fighting as we always do.
That's you guys ran through that play in practice.
Yep.
When you let the ball out of your hand, what's your feeling in your mind?
Yeah, I knew it was good. You got that belief, you got that confidence, you got that swagger as offense. You practice well. You hit plays like that in practice. I mean, it was pretty identical to practice. And when the play gets called and the moment comes up like that, it's time to go hit it. Time to go in the game.
That went in this week.
That
particular play went in this week.
Yeah, that play went in this week. Then I was up watching film in his office, and we kind of just went over small details throughout the play. And, the next day we came out and discussed it and hit it in practice, like I said, and, ended up working out just how we thought.
Describe the explosion around you after everyone noticed that DJ caught the ball.
Yeah, everybody ran on the field. The stadium, went live and blew up. And so I'm happy for our guys. I'm happy for Chicago. I'm happy for this moment, and very grateful for it. But we got some other good games coming up, so we'll enjoy it and then move on.
With everything that you went through last season, and then even kind of having to ride out some rough spots during today's game, how did it feel to win a game like that against your rival?
Yeah, I've been in some good games like that throughout my career so far. Some big games, some big rival games. Comebacks or being up by a lot, and so feels good. I'm excited. I'm happy to be able to get that 11th win that we've talked about and that we've spoke about months ago. And so just being able to be in this moment and coach to be able to trust me, couldn't ask for anything more.
On the fourth down pass to Jade.
Yep.
When the blitz comes,
yep.
Just try to buy as much time as you can, and to trust Jade, a guy who had his first career catch earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
What did you have any issues putting out there for him?
No issue. Whoever's on that field in that time, I trust them that they're going to do their job and go make plays when the ball is in the air. Jade and I, when Jade first got here, Jade's my guy. When he first got here, I allowed him to stay in my house for a little bit until he found his spot. We've gone in the indoor and worked out. Just being able to build that connection with him, for moments like this. And throughout the week, having belief and trust in him. Throughout the week, communicate with him exactly what I want, exactly where, he needs to be, him having faith, him having belief, and what I'm saying, what the coaches are saying. He goes out there and makes the plays, and he's in the right spot. The ball will find him, and that's what happened on that play. I ended up obviously going through the cadence, seeing what they were in, and I didn't second guess. I didn't think Jade was out there. I knew he was out there, but it wasn't like, oh, Jade's out there, I'm not gonna. It was Jade's out there, and I'm gonna throw this ball exactly where I told him I'm gonna throw it in practice, and he's gonna be exactly where he needs to be. Just like he did.
Knowing Jade's backstory and what this opportunity means to him, what was going through your mind just on a personal level?
Yeah, I love Jade, man. He's his character, his energy is infectious, and him having that moment is I know big for him and his career, big for him, for us, for everybody here. He's been working his tail off. He was a pro this week. It's something that we said this week that he was locked in this week, and for his opportunity, I told him when his opportunity comes, and it wasn't this week, but I told him a couple weeks ago walking back from the indoor from the indoor that when your opportunity shows and presents itself, you need to go make the opportunity and secure your moment, secure your time, secure your, who knows if he's going to be here forever, who knows if he's going to be on another team, but when his moment appears, go out there, make the plays for your career, for your life, for your family, and that's something he did today.
It seemed a lot of times like no matter who's in or out, this offense just scheming guys open.
Mm-hmm.
And you have time, obviously, more so than last year. How much different is it playing quarterback in this offense and just knowing that when you drop back, there are going to be options?
Yeah, I got the best coach in the world. Let's put it that way. And we have the best coaching staff in the world. And so you put the talent with the coaches and the people that care. You can strive for anything. You can reach anything. You can go after any goal. And when you go out there in that football field, your belief is at an all-time high between players, between coaches, and, you have outcomes like this.
Hey, would you go as far as to say that this was a signature moment for you?
I think a signature moment. It was a great moment. I got a lot of great moments coming up. So I think it's a signature moment for us as a team to be able to build this confidence. A signature moment for us to be able to be in the position we are at 11 wins and everything at the tip of our fingers, exactly where we want to be. I'll put it that way.
Caleb, I saw you in the locker room kind of dapping up your offensive lineman individually. What were you telling them? What were you saying to them?
I always kind of dap everybody up after the game. Make sure I give my thanks to everybody because the QB, the position I'm in, there's not – the scout team, the defense, the offensive line, wide receivers, you wouldn't be able to do it without those guys. And so want to go around and, give my appreciation to everybody. That's important to me. And then, to the offensive line, I was just, giving my thanks of Hawk and Red Hawk and Dr. Strange and all those guys.
Why was it important for you to lap the stadium afterwards? And just...
We put it out there this week that we needed the fans, that we want the fans to be proud to be a Chicago Bear fan. And so I wanted to give my thanks. And they were a big part of the game today. Like I said, when we go on the road, when we're home, I want them to travel well. I want them to be here. I want them to show out. I want them to be proud. And so, like I said, I want to go around and give my thanks to them.
Caleb, when you see the history of this rivalry, particularly recently, do you have a sense of just how meaningful this win is, just beyond the playoffs, just in the history?
Yeah, I saw something that we haven't beat Green Bay since 2018 here, something like that. I understand it. I've been in these type of rivals. I've been in rivals where my team hasn't beaten a team maybe or whatever the case may be, and these moments are awesome. Truly, they're awesome to be able to have these moments, be a part of these moments, and I've been lucky enough to be on the right side of a lot of them.
Blackman gets the onside kick.
Yep.
I'm thinking we're winning the game now.
Yeah. Too much time left. That's always my mindset in those moments. We got the ball with 5 minutes and right at 5 minutes and 50 maybe, or something like that, or 5:05 or something. And Ben walks over to me. He's like, "We need to score before 4." And whether it's a field goal or anything, we go down, we put the points up, and then at that point, it's just belief and faith. I see those guys practice it every single day, after practice, during practice, the expectation was for those guys to go out there and make the play, and they did just that. So kudos to those guys, kudos to Black, and happy for everybody.
Caleb, would you have enough to finish this like this?
Yeah.
I wonder whether this is the team of destiny. So
Team of destiny. That's the cool part about destiny. You got to get to the end to know. And so, we're going to keep working. We're going to keep striving for wins. We're going to keep, striving for being the top of, a top team in this league. And, we're going to keep fighting until that clock says 0. And then, from there, we'll look up and see who wins.